Wow, it's day one of my fast, and I'm checking in, like I said. Blessings to you all, and I'm seeing bears. I'm meditating, and I'm just trying to be calm and chill out, but it's tough. So this is day one water fast. Let's get it. Greetings, blessings. This is day two of my purified water only fast, and this is my check-in. Pretty much, it's tough. It's gotten a lot tougher than day one. I have been reading a lot of the benefits, a lot of the things I should be expecting, so I didn't come in here blind. And everything which is verified information online, check it out, check it out. There's a lot of stuff online, but for me, this is a personal experience. And apart from what I have in terms of an app, a meditation app, which I can just jump into, they got like about 3 minute meditations, 5 minute meditations throughout the day, my busy day. And you can just plug those in, even if you go to the bathroom, go to the loo or whatever. I'm serious. And then that just helps with the mental clarity because the bouts of hunger come in. That's the worst part because you got to actually mentally hone yourself in and remember exactly why you're doing it. And, that's helped me. So apart from a dry throat, everything else is chilled. But yeah, looking forward to day three. And I'm going to check in with you guys and then also finish off my journey. But so far, so good. And blessings. Let's get it. Greetings, blessings, and gratitude. I got a lot of love in my heart right now. This is day three, and I have broken my 3 day water only fast. Wow, so day three, what can I say about day three? Day three was very challenging. But I put in place, like I said, I prepped for it. So I put in place my meditational guideline from anything from a 3 minute meditation to maybe like a 10 minute or 5 minute, 15 minutes, depending on wherever you are and also your schedule yourself, just to get you that mindfulness. And then also what I used was certain mantras, affirmations, just things to bring me back in line, as in asking myself things like, why did I even start to put my body through such trauma? Um, but yeah, all of it is for a higher purpose. Number one, I can just tell you is make your intentions clear before you get inside because there's a lot of distractions, just like in life. That's why they say it's the path to enlightenment. And my body feels lighter. As I broke my fast before I went to train, I eased myself into it. And I'm going to give a bit more about that later on the full video, but this is just a check-in. Day three was a lot more chilled because I knew what to expect, and also I had my mechanisms in place with which to keep myself grounded, and also to remind me constantly of why on earth am I putting myself through trauma, you know? But gratitude, blessings, and I must say, my vibe is higher. A lot of things came out emotionally, physically, and also just spiritually. And yeah, keen to share with all of you on the full video. It's going to go onto YouTube as well as my various platforms. But yeah, thank you for checking this journey out. I implore you, whether it's intermittent or whatever the case may be, get to fasting. You'll thank yourself later. Leg stays fit. Squaw! Blessings, 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 gratitude, and a lot of love. Yeah, so that was pretty much the 3 days that I went through. And what I'm going to be doing first and foremost is I'm going to be fasting for 3 days, water only, 72 hours, at the beginning of every month. I'm going to try and fit it into my schedule as best as I can. And the reason why I've chosen to do this is for spiritual enlightenment. I actually was intuitively guided to start a fast, which I didn't know at the time. At the time, I thought my gut and my body was just rejecting food and I was just feeling ill. and things like that, and which wasn't the case. I feel like I'm moving into a different facet. I'm evolving into a different facet, a different stage of my life. And I got to detox, and I got to allow new energies to come in. So therefore I got to be out with the old and in with the new. So that's also another reason why fasting is amazing. It's incredible. So yeah, let me take you through what I went through. Okay, so the first day, it's normal. You hungry, point blank period. You hungry as hell. Every little smell, each smell that you smell, you start to fantasize. You go through a few hunger pangs, especially if you one that eats maybe 3 meals a day. At every point of time in that of the day, you'll get those hunger pangs, because your body is very smart, it's very intuitive, and it's also a creature of habit. So I am accustomed to eating about 6 to 8 times a day, so I got my hunger pangs quite regularly, you know what I mean? But what I did was I had purified water. I purified it myself by basic boiling and cooled it down. And then also in the evenings I drank warm water. That's just to assist with the cleansing, and also just the internal, the colon and the intestines, and just inside internally. There's a lot of research which you can do. If there's links which you'd like, please put in the comment section, and I will upload some links and some things which assisted me. Apart from the type of water I drank, I did anoint it with my blessings. I gave it mantras. I spoke to the water. Each and every day, each day I wanted something different from the water. So if it's gratitude, if it's love, if it's abundance, you speak to the water, you do your own sort of rituals, and you can invoke that into the water, and it becomes a part of who you are, pretty much. So yeah, I did that, and then from the second day, the hunger wasn't pronounced as much as the first day, the first 24 hours. The second 24 hours was a bit tougher. The hunger pangs came a lot more frequent. But then again, I had things in place like my mantras, my affirmations, also remembering why on earth am I putting my body, myself through this trauma. That's a good way to start. And then also, I used a certain app which gives meditations from as low as 3 minutes up to about 30 minutes, an hour, or even more. Meditations, different kinds. Also listening to certain frequency waves, certain brainwave patterns, binaural beats. If you'd love some of that information, I can also put that in the description, and I'll give you some links to that. But then again, I put things in place. I didn't go in blind. I put things in place to assist me and to keep me actually in check, because this is not just a physical thing that you're going through. It's mental. It's mental more than anything. So yeah, speaking of mental, moving into day 3, the third and final 24 hours, it was weird, because at this time, from about 6 hours after I'd woken up, my body started to feel happy, and started to feel this burst of energy. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to do a bit more research myself and figure out what mechanisms those are. But I do have some scientific mechanisms by just some studies done by doctors, universities, etc., which I've managed to pull off during my pre-fasting. And this information seems like it actually held up to its par to certain points. But not everyone is the same. Everybody's body's got a different body structure, different body type. And you react different, point blank period. So yeah, day 3 was high energy. Also, I lost all taste in my tongue. And my mouth was hella dry, obviously. And I lost all taste in my tongue, in my mouth. And I literally was in a space where I didn't care anymore. And I was about to finish. And my body actually responded. I believe there's certain hormones which were released, I don't know via what mechanism, which released, I think it's dopamine or serotonin, or some high level of dopamine in the brain, which flooded my body, the hypothalamus, thalamus gland, all of those glands. So it sort of corrected itself. I'm saying what I went through. Remember that. This is not scientific. I'm not a doctor. I don't also endorse people to fast. This is my journey. If you'd like to go on it, this is simply a guide or just entertainment purposes. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, this energy came in and it was beautiful because it helped me through the rest of it. And then, I got to the 72 hour mark, and I first meditated for 10 minutes. I gave thanks, I gave gratitude, I did my mantras, and then from there, I eased into it. That's another thing. Getting back into the swing of things is just as important, or maybe more important than your actual fast. I'll tell you why. Because when your body now is in a state of cleanliness, you now have taken out toxins, you've removed things from the body. What you put in now determines how your genes will carry on mutating, as in for the benefit of you, for your vessel, to elevate yourself, to create new cells, to make your immune system stronger, all of that jazz. So what I did was I started with tea, basically ginger, turmeric, honey, and ground pepper, and I made it a tea. Taste is taste. For me, anything that is of the earth, that is herbs, I just go for it. I'm an earth sign, earth man, Taurus. So that for me is not really the case. But for those who don't really enjoy bitter taste and things like that, just add a little bit more honey, just so that the sweetness can help you through it. But you down all of that, and that now is what's sitting in your gut first. That's going to go through your colons. Now think of what that does on a clean, empty gut. You don't have to be a doctor, but I'm just saying. And then from there, I had some, mashed yams, mashed potatoes. Because of the ease of digestion, I did need a carb. I didn't have anything else at the time. That's a video for another day, nutrition. But anyway, moving on swiftly. And then with that, I had veggies. I had steamed veggies. I had peas, carrots, corn, and then also I had some spinach. So steamed veggies and corn. Put that all together, had that, and then had another cup of tea, of my specialty, the ginger, turmeric, honey, and pepper. And then got to a training session actually, and that was the video that I took, the third video, and got to a training session. My training session consisted of a 5K run, not really a 75% pace like I do usually. It was about between 25 and 50%. I won't lie. Still a bit low energy, coming off the back of that. And then I did a strength workout. I will also put the workout in the description if you guys are looking for that. And ended off with some plyometrics, pretty much, And my energy today is incredible. I feel mental clarity. I feel like I manage stress better. I feel like my mind is just, there's no fog. You know what I mean? And all of these ideas, since I'm a creative being, all of my ideas, all of my seeds are literally flowing in, and I'm writing down on point. I'm literally just firing off here. That's an important thing. I'm firing off here. Secondly, another benefit, my skin. I don't know if you guys can see. My skin, I haven't put anything on it, but I didn't even, usually your skin purges when you are on a fast, because the toxins are coming out, especially if you're doing a water fast. The toxins come out. When it comes to intermittent fasting and all of that, it's a bit more easy on the body. It's a bit more, how can I say, it's less harsh. So you don't really get the benefits of what I'm speaking about immediately. It takes, built up over time. It has to be a lifestyle. You can't think of intermittent fasting as a one-day thing or a one-week thing. That is more of a longevity, more of a lifestyle. But yeah, in terms of this, usually your skin will purge. You start to get pimples for days. All over your body. I mean, the toxins coming out can manifest in different ways. Your body temperature rises. Also, that's another thing that happens during the fast. From about day 2, I'd say about from 36 hours onwards, your body temperature starts to boop, 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 pick up. But yeah, that's part of the weight loss around the adipose tissue, lipolysis via the lipolysis mechanism, etc. And yeah, I mean, I don't have any adverse effects. I mean, I already did a cleanse coming into 2020, so this is pretty much my second cleanse. So yeah, I mean, I was even shook. I was like, what? Dude's skin is looking incredible. You know? And also another thing is my lean mass has increased. My lean body mass has increased. Okay, moving on to the benefits over time. So now, this is pretty important, significant for me, I found, because I balanced these benefits over time, over the 72 hours, according to how I was feeling and what I was going through. And also, it helped remind me pretty much, another reason or more reasons as to why on earth I'm putting myself and this beautiful body, this vessel of mine, through trauma. So here we go. From the minute you put down the food, your insulin and glucose levels diminish. That's number one. And it's a standard because those mechanisms are used for digestion and to transport nutrients and goods throughout the body. All right? From the 10-hour mark, what kicks in is something called autophagy or autophagy, depending on where you are in the world. And this is the means by which your blood cells renew themselves, whether it's by destroying already damaged cells, renewing damaged cells, creating brand new ones. So this is the mechanism which is, for me, I found was very surprising because I had no idea what autophagy was. But this is a very good benefit. It's pretty much like taking antibiotics. Anyway, once again, I'm not a doctor. This is entertainment purposes only. And this is my journey once again. And then at the same 10-hour mark, human growth hormone kicks in. Human growth hormone is pretty much, as you all know, if you know anything about nutrition and fitness and just holistic and just health in general, is that human growth hormone is pretty much the god of all hormones. And this is what I like to say, a precursor to other hormones and also a creator of just youth. So what human growth hormone does is it gives you strong hair, strong nails, clear skin, strong teeth, bones, good digestion. It keeps your body fresh. It keeps your levels, your dopamine, serotonin. It regulates everything in your body, legit everything. That's why the older you get, the less human growth hormone your body actually produces. So with that being said, this is one benefit which I believe that everybody who just fasts for 24 hours can actually benefit from. All right, now moving into the 20-hour mark. From there you get stem cells being produced from 2 different sites. Okay, that is the intestinal stem cells as well as your musculoskeletal stem cells. Stem cells basically are like free normal cells just ready to do the work, depending on what their function is or what it is that the body needs them to function for. So if, for example, my liver is very fatty and I need to get some new cells in there because the damaged cells have been repaired or have been cleared out, or the toxins have been cleared out, and I need new cells in there, your stem cells will find their way there and become now new liver cells, for example. And then another benefit at the 20-hour mark is your immune reboot. Like I said in the previous point, now at the 10-hour mark about the autophagy, is that now your immune system is rebooting. It's booting again. It's creating a furnace. It's creating an environment where toxins can no longer live. Okay, so that for me was also significant, and that also it pretty much explains the rise in temperature from about the 24 to 36 hour period. My body temperature was way through the roof. But then I drank more water, cold water, purified water, and that dissipated. And I also hit a meditation schedule. I did a bit of a meditation schedule, about 3-minute schedule, and then I had another meeting. This was day 2, obviously. But yeah, I feel like that is one of the benefits which, I mean, everybody, every human being can benefit from. Moving on, at the 30-hour mark, this is special. Something called ketosis. For those of you who are familiar with ketogenic diet, etc., 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 and this is burning fuels by way of fats. That's ketosis. So this naturally kicks in at the 30-hour mark. Okay, and it keeps rising. All of these mechanisms continually rise until the 72-hour mark, and then they start to diminish. Once again, I'm going to put this in the description. You guys can do your own research and check it out. So pretty much fasting over 5 days, over 3 days, 4 days even, for me, on a water fast, I don't see any benefit unless you're looking for extended weight loss. From about the 30-hour mark as well, you're starting to get a lot of weight loss. That's why I'm coming into this now. So this is weight loss via lipolysis, and this is your body switching from burning fat, carbohydrates as fuel, to burning your stored fats as fuel. That's why your body goes to look at, where did I store this fat for a rainy day? We come into here, we're coming into the thighs, we're coming into the stomach, the adipose tissue, and we're utilizing that for fuel. So yeah, this continues, like I said, until the 72-hour mark, and then it just dissipates, it diminishes. So the benefits are few and far between. However, that is pretty much the fasting benefits from 0-hour mark to 72 hours, and also my journey once again. And I had fun. In the beginning, it was very tough. I won't lie, it was hectic. But like I said, I put things in place to remind me why I'm here, why I'm doing this. And like I said, in terms of my creative space, mental fog, and also just cleaning out your vessel, man, and looking good is such a good thing. You exude better, you vibrate higher. My vibe has increased. I'll tell you what, my frequency wave is also gone up. Your manifestation in your own life, whatever the case may be, that will also increase, because every day your baseline frequency of mindset is positive. Not just positive, it's gratitude, it's appreciation. And another thing is, when I started eating the food again, I remembered the taste, and I savored the taste, because remember, your taste buds, they stop working, they switch off, you know. And yeah, that appreciation and the gratitude for just the simple fact that I got water, I got a place to doze, I've got a career that I'm actually busy with and I'm happy with, I'm creative. It's all of these things which equate to making yourself a clean being, cleansing yourself, and just being a better version of yourself. I mean, it's all about evolving at the end of the day, you feel me? Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you do need any assistance, please don't hesitate to comment. And please, love always, abundance and gratitude. Blessings.